Elliot is the co-founder and designer at Birch Studio and my oldest friend.
James is the co-founder and designer of Birch Studio and my oldest friend. Together we know that design is more than a look, a feel, a taste, or just a smell.
Design is an experience.
We've partnered with Airbnb to design our London experience.
That features the best looks, feels, tastes and smells.
Well, according to us.
In a city that can have a lot of noise, if you don't know where to listen.
I really like this coffee table actually because it's kind of your classic atomic mid-century with like the amoeba kind of heart shape, so that's fun.
So what do you notice about design in London?
So having studied design, it really opened my eyes up into the way we're kind of unconsciously manipulated the whole time we're moving around the city. The best example I think would be the tube map. Everybody looks at the tube as this kind of factual, punctual machine. And in an effort to try and persuade people to move further out of the city, they change the scales, so it's not in any way representative. So you'd think that Golders Green is not that far away, but in fact, it's going to take you 45 minutes, and people don't really realize that.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got interested in design?
Well, I studied art history, but got a bit frustrated with this feeling of kind of distance from what's actually going on in my life day to day. I moved over to America for a bit and worked in a Californian modernist furniture shop. These two armchairs here are by a Dutch designer called Louis van Tiefelen. It's quite fun to see the Dutch pieces come in because Dutch modernism hasn't reached quite the same level of popularity as Scandinavian mid-century, so there's a few more unknown pieces, and it means that we can keep the prices down while still having great design.
Like, how does that Californian design translate into, and Danish design translate into English homes? Because we, as like British people, live in like Victorian houses, and there's so many of them, but then all this furniture is sort of like comes from another world. Like, how do they work together?
I think two things. Firstly, that all this furniture is timeless. When you think of modern furniture, this furniture still looks fresh but classic at the same time. And secondly, especially Danish furniture, actually in California furniture too, from the modernist period, was built for a post-war housing boom, and all the houses were quite small. So this Danish furniture is very well sized and appropriate for actually small London flats.
Yeah. And they are small London flats, right?
Yeah.